Welcome back, everybody. We have a bed. Yeah. Rooney's happy. It ain't your bed, Matt. I want to continue with now is this food, which is quite nice that we're making this actually. Thank you, Michelle Louise, because now it's nice that we're doing a decent meal because this is essentially our first night sleeping in the house. Kids, as you know, they've been moved in since around Christmas time, but this will be the first time myself and Claire have slept in our new house. It's the first time we've slept in a house in over a year. Right, let's let that sink in. This is the first time we have slept in a house in over a year. That is crazy. Getting back to business, I am making mashed potatoes. When you make the Irish stew with a gravy, it's really nice to to pour the gravy over mashed potatoes. There are potatoes that are in it. As I say, we're Irish, we like our potatoes. The potatoes that are in it, they're gonna keep their appearance, their kind of form, a little bit like the carrots. They won't be mushy, they won't be hard either, but when I cook, I like to think of the eating experience. So, like my profession is user experience, so I think about how people use things. So obviously when I cook, I think how people are eating things, and I think about things like texture, I think about consistent sizing, like I think on a particular piece of food, do I want the eater to chew a lot, or do I want them to have just one or two small bites, or maybe I don't want them to have any bites at all. So for this particular meal, I want there to be bites from the actual Irish stew itself, but I want there to be just simple starchy foods, like there's a bit of bread and a bit of potatoes, because all of the goodness of the meat and the veg and the bone, I put the whole bone in, all that goodness has gone into the gravy, and I want people to enjoy the gravy as an ingredient itself. So grab a big spoon of gravy, chuck it over your mashed spuds, as we call it, and yeah, enjoy the gravy as an ingredient in itself. So I threw in a few potatoes. I think I put in 3. I'm not putting that many in here, maybe 4. As I said, it's just to have a little bit of a lot of things as opposed to just keep it boring. So I'm gonna add some water to this, and I'll be back to throw it on the boil. I'll come back to you in about 20 minutes. So I suppose I should say I finished the tiling. You can see tiling here. A little bit dusty, but I have to give it the final brush from the grout. Tiling here, and a little bit of tiling on the post. Mosaics, very easy to work with, very easy to take out shapes, no tile cutting needed. I kind of like that vibe. Just one tile high here and here, and then at the back, very easy to work with. However, it uses a metric shit ton of grout. But anyway, what are you gonna do? While we're waiting, as I said, I want to really enjoy this gravy, this Guinness infused Irish stew gravy. I mean, the lamb is a real star. The carrots and potatoes are just wonderful with every sort of flavor, but they give wonderful flavor. This gravy is gonna be outstanding. I have fresh sourdough. Can't wait to get back to making some bread. Can't wait till I get back to my pizza oven and associated bread. I am just going to give you a sneak peek at this. Actually, Claire likes a crust, so I'm gonna leave that for her. Boom. I mean, you don't have to butter your bread. If you like to butter your bread, then butter your bread. Now, look at that. Look at that. Rich, rich gravy. This is a gravy-based Irish stew as opposed to a broth-based one. We couldn't get the mutton, which is the tough kind of sheep, but we did get a lamb. We're using all of the marrow, all of the flavor. Let's see how easy this breaks apart. Look at that. Complete melt in your mouth sort of flavor. Amazing. Let me try this. Oh my god. Oh yes. Outstanding. Then, to enjoy, this isn't a dinner, this is just the chef indulging in the luxury of making something freaking awesome. This earth, oh my god. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's get a little bit of meat on that. I mean, we're in June, but it's always the right time of the year for an Irish stew. But on a cold day and you just come in from the rain, wind, you're howling, sore, tired. One bite, one taste, one smell of this. Oh my god, you're fixed. You're cured. Of what? Everything. You're cured of everything. This stuff is so good. Okay. Let's get back to food. Right, folks. Potatoes are done. Let's see now. How are we going to do this? Pepper, masher. Oh man, how am I so dirty? This from doing the bed. Milk, real butter. Dairy Manor. You should get Kerrygold. It's better. Well, I don't know if it's better. That's what marketing tells me. Nice, healthy portion of butter. Get it in. This is salted butter, so no real reason to add any more salt, I don't think. This gets it nice and creamy. You just gotta imagine this will look a lot better once the construction work is finished. But for the moment, it's fine. Here we go. Get loads of pepper in there. Yes, boys. Get the party started with the potatoes. And then we get a little bit of milk. It's probably a little bit too much, but we only live once. Now, I genuinely don't add much salt to my meals. If we do need to add salt, I quite like to do something like Himalayan sea salt. Or you can get some local sea salt. That's good. Either work pretty good. As I say, I don't really use it. I like adding ingredients that have flavor, so like the chorizo last time. For the butter this time, potatoes are ready to go, stew is ready to go, bread is ready to go. I'd say it's time to plate up.
Running up and down the fence like a fucking lunatic.
It's gone.
It's not gone. Look, he's there. He sees Rooney, but he's not. Oh, he's going now. Look at him. And he's like, oh, can't get him. Spasm attack.
That might be why Rooney's been quite kind of freakish for the last while. Secure the perimeter, Rooney! Allez, allez!
But not my boy has a few he feeds, so probably one of the
Rooney's just drinking there from the Mad Fox encounter. Life never gets bored down here. She's gonna ring the bell now to go out.
No, she'll not. I'll sit down.
Maybe. So, first things first. For Irish Guinness stew, I suppose we need to have some Guinness, don't we? That one's for you. Now, I was saying earlier, the cans have kind of a, I don't know, is it an aerosol or some sort of a CO2, so you get a proper pour.
Yeah.
But the pint bottles are the proper way to pour it, and it's a little bit harder, so we're going to have a pour off. What were you going to say?
Oh, I don't know. I've rarely had it from the bottles actually.
Yeah.
If I was buying, I really like Guinness. Nobody else in the house really does. But I would always just buy the cans. I would never buy the bottle. So
The bottles are really
I don't even know
cool.
if I've ever had it from a bottle.
The bottles are really old school. They have a
They're
label.
nice, yeah.
But did you know? I don't know how many, like up to like 40 or 50 years ago, every pub could have their own label.
Oh, I didn't do it.
No, your Guinness was.
Though. I can do it with a can.
I know it's harder with this because there's not really a time to settle. With a can or in a pub, you need to pour it to about here, let it settle, and then top it off. So it's hard. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, you're going really slowly. I was going slowly.
It's still a large head on it.
Yeah, that's the issue.
You gotta be careful and not turn it too soon, Claire. Oh, you see, it's hard to avoid.
It's really hard.
So the Guinness is a pint bottle. Will it fit into a pint glass? That's what I'm talking about. It looks like a can of Coke
It does, yeah.
in the Buffalo Wild Wings mug. But cheers.
Cheers, honey.
Well done in the bedroom.
Yes, we are in. It is official. Well, like the bed looks great. We've no clothes. We've nowhere to put clothes, but it's a start. Massive start.
I prefer this to the can.
I don't know.
I prefer
I don't
this.
get a whole lot of difference. Maybe it is nicer.
It's just the head and the aerosol. It sounds creamy. Everyone goes on about the cream.
You think the cream is more in the can?
Yeah, a lot more.
Oh, that's what I like though.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
You're only Johnny come lately.
Yeah, clearly.
This is the original taste.
Yeah, no, I much prefer the creamy can.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's get to the main event. Michelle Louise, this is the Irish stew. How Rob makes it. And now I'm gonna like build it up. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'll do it for Claire first, is a little bit of mashed potato. Perfect size. Oh shit, I need that. My bad. You don't want too much because there is actually potatoes in here. And I was saying, Claire, this is the gravy
Oh.
as opposed to the broth. Oh, my mouth's watering.
That's loads.
And then the other thing you need, because
Really?
the potatoes and the bread are how you enjoy the gravy. How does that look?
That does look.
What do you reckon?
absolutely delicious.
And I told you I don't take the skin off the mashed potatoes because it's really good for you. But yeah, doesn't look too bad. Don't bother wasting your time. Get decent potatoes. Don't peel them.
And you're very lucky because we went out specially to get this lamb this morning. Oh
Yeah,
my golly.
over the field with the
Like,
rifle.
I'm not sure
Just
that
joking.
I
They
would.
came from a shop.
I certainly wouldn't get that if I wanted it.
This is the special
You're
meal
very
for
well.
moving into the house.
Oh, I see.
Look at that.
Gosh, it does look good, Rob.
You're half cut now. Look at that. Oh my god. Get in there. So first let's go for some meat. The lamb.
And it's funny because we made this before, but we've always made it with beef. Haven't we?
That's casserole.
Yeah, so this is beef casserole. But
Casseroles are in the
I would
oven.
have called it a stew, but it's not.
It's whatever you want it to be.
That is really good.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Go for a bit of carrot.
Gosh.
It's like a stew flavoured carrot.
Keep the requests coming in, lads. I'm going to eat very well with it.
Actually, there was a
Gonna
request
carry on.
for a seafood chowder, and that is Claire's specialty. She does a wonderful seafood chowder.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, so you'll do that. Oh, you're gonna. So I was telling the guys that I make the mashed potato as well because there's no texture to the mashed potato, so it's really just there so you can taste the gravy. Same with the
The
bread.
mashed potato has a lot of butter in it. Do you like put the half the thing
I
of
did
butter
put
in?
a decent amount of butter in.
Oh my god.
It's for the salt, for the seasoning. You know what I mean?
This is nice dipped in the gravy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then the bread is so you enjoy the gravy. So if you go for the broth-based Irish stew, don't use Guinness. And you don't need the mashed potatoes or the bread. But if you go for the gravy, get the mashed potatoes and bread. Next level.
I've never seen where they served it with bread, have you?
Yeah.
In a pub like?
My granny's house.
Oh.
We got bread with every tea, regardless what was cooked.
That was really a sliced pan, though.
Yeah.
Do American people know what a sliced pan is? Or is that an Irish thing? Do you know what a sliced pan is?
The best things
I
to
didn't
slice
know.
pan. I
Anyway.
would say they know. I think we better get some food fresh, then, shall we?
Okay.
Alright. Slide that. Okay, Claire's just filling her mouth, so I'll go back talking.
No.
Thank you so much for watching us. Thanks for the suggestions. Thanks for the motivation. You're saying wonderful comments from our progress. It's very tough. We're getting to the end. And I kind of feel there's more pressure because the grant, we only have like a year and a half of the grant process and we're running out of time, so we're really feeling the pressure. But it's lovely to do things like this and celebrate little moments from our kind of progress with you guys. So thanks for the suggestion to make this, and thanks for getting us in the house.
Thanks for everything, and thanks for guessing Rob's singing quotes.
Singing quotes.
Yeah.
For the
Song
Rolling
quotes.
Stones, yeah, Painted Black.
Everybody loves doing that too.
They're very good at the reference game.
Yeah, they are. Oh. Anyway, okay. So long the fall.
See ya.